Hello everyone. It is a very auspicious day for me today, the 5th September. It's a Teachers' Day, and I would like to wish every one of my teachers and associates who actually taught me a lot of things, and also in the process I was able to share a lot of things. Today is actually the 19th anniversary, so to say, of my entrepreneurial journey. So I started in 5th September 2001 as an entrepreneurial journey, and then we formed Husys Consulting in the year 2002. However, the first birth of my entrepreneurship journey is with the Mission HR program. What we designed a 3 months full-time program. That's where I actually started off my journey, way back in 2001. And I had a very good opportunity to had 4 of the Mission HR trainees who actually started with me at that time. It's very exciting to see that 2 of them went on to become entrepreneurs, which is actually gives greater satisfaction. And in the process, I think my journey, I have spent a lot of time and effort in building the teams who can build synergy in human resources. We specialized quite a bit in the human resource function management outsourcing for the small and mid-sized enterprises. So we actually started off as a journey where nobody was aware of startups and MSMEs in 2001 and 2, which means today everybody talks about startup and MSMEs. I think that's the journey that we took. So when we actually started off, one of the biggest opportunity that I got was a Times of India article at that point of a time saying that there is a helping hand for MSMEs in terms of an HR department can be built and run for them. And that was the beginning, and I think it was a very good opportunity for me to showcase what we actually set out to go out in the market and present ourselves. Then came the another opportunity which actually helped in building a global company based out of India as in the form of a company called Blue Liner Corporation, which was headed by Arman Rauster. He's a very good friend. In fact, actually recently I met him in US in my last trip. So such is a great relationship that we built in the entrepreneurship journey, because we all understand each other, the troubles of setting an organization and running it. And of course, the first client of mine, in terms of proving an HR function management, also I would always be indebted to Reddy, called Pioneer Labs at that time, and today he is the CEO of Control S Data Centers. But our relationship will remain forever, and we've been very good friends, so long. So I think that's one of the very key, important aspect that I kind of learned in my journey is the ability to interact and communicate and learn and share with all the people whom I actually interacted. There are so many of them in the process, and I work with so many business entrepreneurs, who actually have grown from a small enterprise to a large enterprise as on today. That gives an immense satisfaction of doing something with your entrepreneurship journey. So there are a lot of stressful situations, where you actually end up spending money, with your passion, because you only see a passion, you don't see anything else. And I did many of those mistakes in terms of building, such mistakes. But really, it really helped me to be what I am today, to be able to understand a situation and then, really respond to situations very well. And also, there are few stressful situations I also have gone through. I think one of the two major ones I can always remember is one, I think in 2013, when I have my team, what I built for so many years, who decided to quit and then go out, and then we had one who actually left, and I had to rebuild along with. I think that's a greater satisfaction that it has given an opportunity for the next generation to take over the responsibility. And today, I think what we are today is because of maybe such changes that happened, but that was the most stressful situation. The other most stressful is in 2016, when we went on to become the first HR company ever listed on the National Stock Exchange on the MH platform. And MH platform is for MSMEs. And I have been part of startups and MSMEs all through. And what it gave us is actually from being an HR company, we become an aspirational company immediately, after you actually got listed, because everybody's dream is to kind of list, and that's what we did using the opportunity. So eventually there are some other mistakes that we made in terms of a lot of investment made into technology without even looking at going to the market. You always want to functionally, if you are expert, and then you really want to put in all your functional abilities into this product, and it will never go up. And then the hard lessons learned, how a cloud software platform also can be built. But definitely I think today we are way ahead in terms of our service delivery using the same software. So whatever the mistakes or probably the stress that we have taken in terms of investing into things, but it has really helped in actually building a greater opportunity. Today we are the most tech savvy provider in terms of the HR services that we do. I don't think anybody else would have built such a great platforms, especially for the small and mid-sized enterprises. And also leveraging this technology, we are helping a lot of international clients to onboard in India to be able to capture the talent that is available in India. And with the pandemic around, I think it's actually turning out to be. So each downtown has really actually helped us to grow much faster. So every time there was a downturn since 2001, because it was a year where the entire world collapsed. So we emerged out of that. So that's an opportunity, and I see that there are a lot of opportunities that are going to happen in the future. During the pandemic, if somebody is going to start, I think that's going to be a great opportunity. So let me just kind of summarize what is that I have actually achieved, or maybe I feel satisfied about over the last few years of my journey. From a team point of view, today whomever I have built as a team, they all are who can influence the business, who actually sees a business, who can actually help deliver a business. I think that's more important. And incidentally, we are HR. That's how I think we are being treated ourselves. And also people who work with us, also the founders of companies. So that's a greater satisfaction of teams being able to build the opportunity to start up something. And I think that's my vision, that I was able to build something. HR business is something that has got a large scope in India. I think that's the aspiration, that most of the HR and the non-HR people who wants to be into HR are going to be really benefiting. And I'm very satisfied about that external impact that I made. And I also was a strong believer that even if you're a small company, the people are going to be your differentiators, and nothing else matters. And that is where I was able to spend a lot of time in talking about HR over the last 19 years, and which is actually now turning out to be good, because you can bring finance to finance and marketing techniques to marketing techniques, but I think you can't bring the same people to do the same job. So that's the differentiator. I think that is where we're going to make a huge difference in the future. And that's what I feel satisfied, that I was able to spread this awareness in the last 19 years. And I would like to thank everyone, my family who's actually been always supporting this journey, and also my associates who actually believed more than me. I think that's very important. And also the people who actually encouraged me, each one of you who actually would have always encouraged me to be in this position. And I always thankful for this wonderful 19 years of journey as I complete my teens, and I look forward to be more matured and do better in the future and take Husys to the next heights. Thank you so much. Take care and bye-bye.